This is the Chapter 1.1 and 1.2 Solving Simple and Multi-Step Equations warm-up. Warm-up for today. Number 1, the angle measures of any four-sided figure summed to 360 degrees. How can you find the fourth angle measure when you know the sum of the other three angles? Number 2, simplify the expression 5 plus negative 15. Number 3, 6 minus 7, 4, 10 times negative 1. 5, negative 30 over 2, 6, negative 1 times 0, and 7, 4 minus negative 5. Go ahead and at this moment, if you've not already completed this, pause this and resume once you've completed. We're going to talk about this. We're going to use this a little bit in today's lesson. The angle measures of any four-sided figure summed to 360 degrees. How can you find the fourth angle measure when you know the sum of the other three angles? In short, we know that the angles need to add up to 360. That's what it means, sum to 360 degrees. What we also know is we supposedly know the other four angles. To keep it easy, I'm going to use the same number 3 times. So I'm going to say, all right, angle 1 is going to be 90 degrees, angle 2 is going to be 90 degrees, and angle 3 is going to be 90 degrees. What we're going to do for each one is just subtract each of those angles, and that's going to leave us with the final angle. In this case, the angle winds up being 90 degrees. We can go backwards and we can actually add the other 3 that we already subtracted, and that's going to give us 360. Number 2, it's asking us to simplify the expression. I have 5 plus negative 15. Whenever I look at this, the kind of thing that really throws me is this right here, so I want to turn that into one expression. When I turn that into one expression, I'm going to turn that into a minus, because a positive and a negative make a negative. So I'm going to have 5 minus 15. 5 minus 15 winds up being negative 10. Number 3, 6 minus 7, that one's pretty straightforward. The only thing is that we're going into negatives and we get negative 1 with this. Number 4, 10 times negative 1. So I have a positive times a negative times a negative makes a negative, and 1 times 10 is 10, so my answer is going to be negative 10. Number 5, negative 30 over 2. This is a fraction, but it also is division. So whenever we're dividing, I look at this positive and negative make a negative. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Number 6, negative 1 times 0. Negative 1 times 0 is 0. Number 7, 4 minus negative 5. 4 minus negative 5, again, like in number 2, I kind of don't like this. I want this to change. I'm going to change it to a single expression, and that expression is going to be a positive. A negative and a negative make a positive. So I rewrite this as 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. That's it for the warm-up. Come back in a bit.